Good morning, one and all. Let me see here. How are you today? Where is... There she is. There they are. Everybody tuning in. Turning on. Hello, Barb and the girl in green. And there's Jenny G out there in Skaduk. Apparently in quarantine. Quarantine nowadays is a code for in the Huskow. Yes, well, everybody doing okay? Here we are. I'm doing splendiferous. Okay, let's get this show on the road, I say. How's everybody's week unfolding? Okay. Merrick David, nice to see you. Yvonne Dion, nice to see you as well. Get my guitar in tune. I don't know if you ever saw Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers in concert, but they started their shows the same way every night, which wasn't necessarily, well, they always started with the song, but they would always just sort of walk out on stage and check that their equipment was working. So you would hear a lot of like a... and then drum fills and stuff, and they would make sure everything was working. And I always got a kick out of it. And when I'm tuning here this morning, I kind of feel like I'm doing that. Everything loud and clear? Okay. From a snowy walk in the woods with the dogs. She sighed and said, I guess that's that. Ran her fingers across a map and said, as sure as the break of dawn, come morning, I'll be gone, with the smell of perfume on the wind, feel of never coming back again. The sight of taillights down the road, the sound of lonesome on the radio, with a one cross sorrow, two cross joy, three crows a wedding, four's a boy, five crows silver, six for gold, and seven's a secret never told. Still have that picture on the wall, that one of us in Montreal. Should she never come to call, at least I'll have Montreal, with a one 3 crows a wedding, 4's a boy. 5 crows silver, 6 for gold. And 7's a secret never told. 5 crows silver, 6 for gold. And 7's a secret never told. Yeah, man. 5 crows silver to kick off the show. Reading by 5. Reading you 5 by 5. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Anyway, let me say hello to everybody. We got Sheena Scotland out there in Houston. Nice to see you. And Yari and Herket and Ken down there just on the south, just a little south of White Avenue here in Edmonton. A bunch of folks, Kelly Baker, Mike Baker, all of them. Sue Dion, a happiest of birthday to Sue. I owe you a phone call, Sue, so please stay nearby your phone here in the next couple of hours. Maybe I'll give you a call right now. Hang on. Guys, I'll be right back. Kidding. Thank you very much, Jackie. I appreciate that. I wrote that song back in 2009 with a friend of mine, Jackson Langley. He and I started that song, and we worked on it one afternoon, and then the song kind of haunted me for the next couple of years, and I kept working on it. And then one day I played it for Clayton Bellamy, who you may know, and Clay said, "Man, can we work on that song?" And I said, "Oh, I'm still in the middle of, negotiating the song myself here, but so he and I worked on some stuff, and then, I guess maybe a month later he came back to the house and said, let's work on that 5 Crow Silver song. And, or he said, no, not even let's work on it. He said, can you play me that 5 Crow Silver song again? That's what it was. And so I played him the song, and while I was playing him the song, I stumbled onto a better second verse. And just like that, Clayton was a co-writer on the song because he and I wrote a new verse for that song about a year after I thought the song was done. The verse that I'm talking about is the still smell her perfume on the wind, or the smell of perfume on the wind, the feel of never coming back again, the sight of taillights down the road, the sound of lonesome on the radio. Once we started working on that, I like when you can sort of do something within a song where it's like I tried to bring in all these different senses into that verse. So the smell of perfume on the wind, the feel of never coming back again, the sight of taillights down the road, and the sound of lonesome on the radio. I thought that kind of just brings you right into that character. Anyway, but yeah, that's 5 Crow Silver, and I appreciate you enjoying the song, Jackie. Matthew Ketchum, there he is, the one and only. Cheers, gang. Okay, what shall I play here? I was born by the radio in the cradle of the Crocus Plains, in the shadow of a grain elevator and the rumble of a westbound train. Mama said you could hear them trains when the clouds was low. It's gonna bring a much needed rain or a Thanksgiving snow. Just east of nowhere and west of someplace better, we were all gonna get on out of there come first break in the weather. And it seems half the town was cap and gown, baby, come the end of June. Well, some of us left and I guess the rest kept doing what was doing. And the western something in the western wind. Well, I've watched floodwaters damn near swallow my neighbor whole. And we didn't just stand there, we threw sandbags in the cold. And everyone in town came around to save the Lewis farm. Every man, woman, and child walking arm in arm. And the western wind lets you know you're back home again. Doesn't matter where you've been, there's something in the western wind. Something in the western wind lets you know you're back home again. Doesn't matter where you've been, there's something in the western wind. I said, oh. Next month will be 10 years since the old lion passed away. And the lessons that he taught me, I carry with me to this day. Now everyone in town came around to say till we meet again, as we lowered him down into the ground of a howling western wind. The western wind lets you know you're back home again. And it doesn't matter where you've been, there's something in the western wind. Something in that western wind lets you know you're back home again. It doesn't matter where you've been, something in that western wind. Western Wind from the Born by the Radio album. Yeah, man. Yes, indeed. Always liked that song. I'm looking forward to the day when we can take our show on the road again and start playing these songs for an audience. Okay. That is, we're 2 songs into the show and 16 minutes in. What shall I play? Whatever shall I play? So where you going? Where have you been? The night is there and it's as black as sin. Hey, 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 hey. Take off your coat and rest a while. You swam the moat and now you've walked a mile. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, take it easy on yourself. Hey, hey. help you, 'cause alcohol will soothe you until the morning when there's nothing new. Hey, 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 hey. Take it easy on yourself, I said, hey, you could have asked me for some help, 'cause you need a forklift for the load to ease your mind before you explode. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, now where you going, honey? Where have you been? The night is here and it's as black as sin. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Well, I used to be a drinking kind, but drinking never was a friend of mine. The words she whispered never did ring true. She'd leave me by the side of the road in the middle of the night in the freezing cold. Again in the morning we would start anew. And if that was now and this was it, I'd do it all over again. Here's to the sweet passing of time. Well, I've always loved the sound of my guitar in another town. Now late night coffee has its late night charm. A little something in a coffee cup, a little something just to pick you up, a little something in a stranger's arms. If that was now and this was it, I'd do it all over again. But here's to the sweet passing of time. As the years go drifting by in the cliched blink of an eye, where would you be if not for that one turn? If I could talk to the younger me, so many things I would ask him to see, like how wins and losses and lessons learned. And if that was now and this was it, I'd do it all over again. Here's to the sweet passing of time. If that was now and this was then, you know I'd do it all over again. Here's to the sweet passing of time. Here's to the sweet passing of time. Yeah, all right. Okay. How's everybody doing? We all doing okay out there? Everybody seems to be okay. I hope so. I'm having fun. Had a request for Monroe's Mandolin. Nothing would make me happier than to play that song right now, Sue. So here goes. Oops, sorry about that. I'm a rocker, she's a roller. We gonna drive it all night like we stole her. We ain't gonna back down, Bubba, when we come to town. Yeah, some people throw up, some people throw down. We're talking big deals, we're talking big wheels. We're talking scraping bug guts off the windshield. Cause I'm a rocker, she's a roller. We gonna drive it all night like we stole her. You turn it up, there ain't nothing kicking like a kick drum kicking in, or a rumbling thunder coming through a 410. You turn it up, there ain't nothing better than a telly running through a twin, except for maybe a mandolin, Monroe's mandolin. I'm country, she's western. You give me bluegrass, Bill, Earl, and Lester. I'm hard as a pistol, Bubba, grab a fistful. We've been driving all night in from Bristol. We're talking early cash, we're talking mid-clash. We're talking Dylan before the motorcycle crash. Cause I'm a country, yeah, she be western. You give me bluegrass, Bill, Earl, and Lester, yes sir. You turn it up, there ain't nothing kicking like a kick drum kicking in, or a rumbling thunder coming through a 410. You turn it up, there ain't nothing better than a telly running through a twin, except for maybe a mandolin, Monroe's mandolin. You turn it up, there ain't nothing kicking like a kick drum kicking in, or a rumbling thunder coming through a 410. Yeah, you turn it up, there ain't nothing better than a telly running through a twin, except for maybe a mandolin, except for maybe a mandolin. Except for maybe a mandolin, Monroe's mandolin. Well, I'm a rocker, she's a roller. We're gonna drive it all night like we stole her. Yeah, what's that say here? Still drunk, hungover in BC. Well, I like to hear that. All right. Here's another song about driving all night long. Well, I'm rapping and a roaring across the old Calusa line. I'm a long gone dead We're gone a long, long time. Calling up my baby back in Sault Ste. Marie. She knows that I know where I wanna be. And when I get home, we're gonna get down to it. I've been driving all night, got to push on through it. I'm a long gone daddy. I'm gone a long, long time. Driving a midnight caddy, and if these old fins were wings, she would fly. Well, I ain't seen my baby in a week and a half. Feels more like a year if you don't do the math. We're about as tight as two coats of pay. Oh, when we're in, when we ain't. When I get home, we're gonna get down to it. I've been driving all night, got to push on through it. I'm a long gone daddy. I'm gone a long, long time. Driving a midnight caddy, and if these old fins were wings, man, she would fly. Now, hey there, mister, you know I miss my girl. It's been a long, long time since I kissed her, and I feel like I've been around the world. Well, now if there's a model hidden in this song, it's not that life is short, you're just dead for so long. I'm a long gone daddy. I'm gone a long, long time. Driving a midnight caddy, and if these old fins were wings, she'd fly. If fins were wings, she'd fly. If fins were wings, she'd fly. Know how she would fly. Yeah, man. If fins were wings, she would fly. Rose, nice to see you. How are you today out there in the Netherlands? Hope all is well in your world. Okay. Junior. Yes, let's continue in this minor key, shall we? There ain't nobody that can sing like me. There ain't nobody that can sing like me. Way over yonder in the minor key. Now Junior finally come home again. He don't talk about where he's been. He got a shotgun shack out back on Miller's Ridge. He got the transistor tuned to rock and roll, a couple cords of wood and a fishing pole. Everybody ask, where did that boy go? Man, why's he up on Miller's Ridge? He ain't running from the law. He ain't running from no one's paw. It's just something that he saw while he was over there. When he left, he had a girl waiting at home. She moved on a long time ago. When he stepped off the plane, man, there wasn't nobody waiting there. You see, he heard she up and took with some senator's son. Never ever once had to fire a gun or hide in a hole and know what it's really like to be scared. He ain't running from the law. He ain't running from no one's paw. It's just something that he saw while he was over there. Yeah, way over there. Yeah, way over there. Over there. Yeah, way over there. Well, he lost a couple years out there chasing the moon, and half a dozen friends to the needle and the spoon. Now he comes up here where the living is cool and clean. Well, you can judge the war, but don't you judge the man who would lay down his life just to make a stand, or come back home and have to live with what he's seen. That's right. He ain't running from the law. He ain't running from no one's paw. It's something that he saw while he was over there. Way over there. Yeah, way over there. Yeah, way over there. Yeah, now Junior finally come home again. That's right. Yeah, well, I wanna be an airborne ranger. I wanna live a life of danger. I said I wanna be an airborne ranger. I wanna live a life of danger. That's right. Man, it's raining, it's pouring. Didn't bring a sweater. Junior finally come home again. Any possibility you could play So Long Stomping Tom? Man, that's a tall order. Tall order. So long, Stomping Tom, I can't believe you're gone. So long, Stomping Tom, but at least we've got your songs. Like Bud the Spud from the bright red mud in the gumboot clog room. So long, Stomping Tom, may God take care of you. When me and my wife and kid, we all sing along, driving around Moncton town singing the hockey song. We were to it and at it, and we was at it until we tuned our attitude in. So long, Stomping Tom, until we meet again. Well, so long, Stomping Tom, I can't believe you're gone. So long, Stomping Tom, but at least we've got your songs. Like Margot's got the cargo by and the old muckluck shoe. So long, Stomping Tom, may God take care of you. So many people I have not met, but yet I know by name. Like poor old Ben down in the pen and that gal Red River Jane. Or Potato and Tomato, the drive on to Windsor in their car. And see Walker past the pawn shop. If it ain't Luke with his guitar. Well, so long, Stomping Tom, I can't believe you're gone. So long, Stomping Tom, but at least we've got your songs. Like the TTC, Skedaddler, and Goodbye Rubberhead too. So long, Stomping Tom, may God take care of you. That's right. Well, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they're all hanging on to every word. While you're singing songs about Saskatchewan and picking tobacco way down in Tillsonburg. And there's a million drunken angels, and they're all singing with you tonight. And when you see my mom down in the front row, well, could you tell her we're doing all right? And so long, Stomping Tom, I can't believe you're gone. So long, Stomping Tom, but at least we've got your songs. Like Big Joe Mufferaw and Sudbury Saturday Night. So long, Stomping Tom, may you rest in peace tonight. Hey, so long, Stomping Tom, may you rest in peace tonight. Well, so long, Stomping Tom, may you rest in peace tonight. Yep. Yeah, so long, Stomping Tom. Let me see. Well, let me tell you where I've been since I've been gone and back again. I'm coming in on an Alberta wind, bartender, bottoms up. Well, listen, boys, it's been a while. The tribulations and the trials have come along, and drunken my bartender, bottoms up. You ring the bell, Jimmy, will you please? Well, as long as you're pulling the pints, pull one for me. Ring the bell, Jimmy, will you please? Oh, it's been so long that I've been gone, but I'm back from away. And hey, what do you say? I just got back to town today. The best part of gone away is coming home again. Said, hey, what do you say? I just got back to town today. The best part of gone away is coming home again. Well, the morning sun was at my back as I left Kodiak. I'm making my way out to Fort Mac, bartender, bottoms up. I left my home in the Maritimes, and when I crossed the Yokobec, I my boot to the boards, and I'm making good time, bartender, bottoms up. So ring the bell, Jimmy, will you please? Well, Ontario was such a hell of a ways. Manitoba and Saskatchewan. Well, now it's been said the Yellowhead's as flat as she is long. But hey, what do you say? I just got back to town today. The best part of gone away is coming home again. Said, hey, what do you say? I just got back to town today. The best part of gone away is coming home again. Rolling north on 63 and pulling in the McMurray, and Easterners are all you see, bartender, bottoms up. They're working in the tar sands, drinking in the oil can. They think we're all from Newfoundland, bartender, bottoms up. So ring the bell, Jimmy, would you please? Well, as long as you're pulling the pints, pull one for me. Ring the bell, Jimmy, would you please? And you tell the boys who make the noise, the drinks are on me. Cause hey, what do you say? I just got back to town today. The best part of gone away, coming home again. Said, hey, what what do you say? I just got back to town today. The best part of going away is coming home again. Yeah. What do you say? I just got back to town today. The best part of going away is coming home again. Hey, hey, what do you say? I just got back to town today. The best part of going away is coming home again. I'm working the patch to make the green and steeper rents I've never seen. And Christ, the price of gasoline, bartender bottoms up. I spent most of me money on booze and broads, the rest I wasted. Swear to God, the odds were good, but the goods were odd. Bartender bottoms up. Listen, boys, that's where I've been since I've been gone and back again. Now thank Christ some missus let me in. I said, bartender, bottoms up, and I said, hey, hey, what do you say? I just got back to town today. The best part of going away is coming home again. Said, hey, hey, what do you say? I just got back to town today. The best part of going away is coming home again. The best part of going away is coming home again. The best part of going away is coming home again. Yeah. There's something about when we touch. A little too much ain't never enough. Here beneath the stars and the magnolia tree, a slice of heaven just for you and me. There's a place we'd like to go, tucked away where nobody knows. Fireflies and moonbeams and a warm summer breeze. There's nowhere else on earth I'd rather be than laying on the hood of my car, wishing on a shooting star, singing with the radio, playing soft and low. Baby, just you and me, easy as can be, doing what comes naturally. Now baby, when I taste your kiss and the soft caress of your fingertips, well, I finally found the feeling that I never felt before. I thought I knew, but now I know for sure. Laying on the hood of my car, wishing on a shooting star, singing with the radio, singing soft and low. Baby, just you and me, easy as can be, but doing what comes naturally. Well, there's something about the moonlight as it dances in your eyes, a dream I must have dreamed 1,000 times. Laying on the hood of my car, wishing on a shooting star, singing with the radio, playing soft and low. Baby, just you and me, easy as can be, doing what comes naturally. Baby, just you and me, easy as can be, but doing what comes naturally. Yeah, man. Doing What Comes Naturally from the Born by the Radio album. And Coming Home Again from the Red and White Blues album. All right. Anyway, so what's going on out there, gang? How are we doing on the show here? Well, we're almost an hour into it, so we're pretty good. Okay. Don't forget, on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, is the Revisited series, episode 4, Song and Dance Man. So we will be, we, and when I say we, I mean me and my guitar, we will be kicking it into high gear at 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So tune in for that if you can. That was the album that really, Hey, look, it wasn't Thriller, but it was it was pretty good for us. It certainly had us on the road year round for years on end. So 8 o'clock Wednesday night, the Revisited series, Song and Dance Man. So tune in for that if you can. Let's see what some of the comments are going on here. Carrie, nice to see you. How are you doing today? There we go. That's better. There. That way I have to sort of change the screen there so I can sort of see some of the writings going on here. That way I'm not like squinting. You know how that is. When you're as old as me, I don't even buy green bananas anymore. That's how old I am, folks. I'm telling you, it's awful. I first heard that line when I was about 25 years old, and I remember thinking, I can't wait till I'm in an age where I can trot that line out with some sort of authority. Folks, I'm getting so old I don't even buy green bananas anymore. I may not live long enough to see them. Okay, who just asked for Ohio? Yari did, so I'm going to play that for him. Because that's a good call, and oddly enough, it's in the same key as the last 3 songs. So, Yari, that was either just really extreme dumb luck, or you have a monster ear. Or you just know my songs that well, that all my songs are either in G or in D. Either or. Any of the above, that's fine by me. I turned my back on Ohio, and I left it fast, but then I came back slow. There was a great big world I needed to know. So I turned my back on Ohio. Landscapes and interstates, and maybe good things come to those who wait. Me, I couldn't afford to hesitate. Like a gypsy killing time. Some were born with their highway shoes, while others pay their union dues. And me, I never had much of nothing to lose. So I left that future behind, and I turned my back on Ohio, and I left it fast, but then I came back slow. There was a great big world I needed to know. So I turned my back on Ohio. Now photographs are all I have of friends and lovers and family. Yeah, now all the years they disappeared. Now I'm right back where I'm supposed to be. So much has changed since I've been gone. She got married and she carried on. And me, I wrote down the words to this song to help me through the night. My mother's living in her house all alone, and the graveyard's got a few new stones. Well, time is a thief, and man, your life is on loan. So if you're wondering why I came back to Ohio. Well, I left it fast, but then I came back slow. There was a great big world I needed to know. Before I came back to Ohio, I came back to Ohio. Well, I left it fast, but then I came back slow. It was a great big world I thought I needed to know before I came back to Ohio. Yeah, man. Okay. Ohio. Allison Green, nice to see you. MST, that's fine, but you're not a real Western until you live on the western side of the Continental Divide. I had no idea. I was not aware of that compost pile driver. I was not aware. Well, I will see what I can do about changing that. Okay, there's Ken. I remember the time a guy requested a song. Did a particular singer or songwriter practice that song yet? Oh, shit. Well, I'll tell you what, I do have to work on it because in a couple weeks, the 8:30 Newfoundland Revisited episode will be coming up. Hi, Mike. We saw you with Corb in Nelson a while back. Enjoy your Sunday. Thank you very much, Miranda. I appreciate that. I tell you, man, I would move to Nelson tomorrow. I keep saying that to Jenny. I was like, Jenny, we got to go to Nelson, man. Yeah. Corby and I played a couple shows there back in November of 2017. And great fun. Just a ton of fun. I know it is. I know compost pile driver. Now, is that what your name says on your passport says? Compost pile driver? Boy, you must get raked over the coals at the border, man. I'm telling you. Or can you imagine that first day of school in grade 1 when they're doing roll call? Bobby Smith, here, compost pile driver. Oh well. Anyway, I'm saying that now and then I'm thinking, shit, what happens if that is his name? What would that be short for? Or what would the nickname be? Post pile driver? Comp? I wonder. Okay, who do we got still on a chase? There you are. And I tuning in from Mexico. Best job I ever had. You know what? That's exactly the song I was going to play. So, perfect timing. Well, I like to thank my parents for the shape I'm in. Pardon my condition, my excuse is pretty thin. You see, all I wanted was a car when I turned 16. But my folks bought me a guitar and it'll be the death of me. Well, I could have been a doctor or even an astronaut. Well, I could have been almost anything if it weren't for this dreadnought. But when I got down to it and I learned the chords C, F, and G, I hit the road with my guitar and it'll be the death of me. And it's the best job I've ever had. You spend half your time tuning them and the other half playing out of tune. Man, it's the best job I've ever had. It's the best job I've ever had. Now guitars make life bearable. There ain't another job in the world comparable. Well, it's the best job I've ever had. Well, it's gotten me into some tight spots, and it's gotten me out of a few. And if it wasn't for the music, boys, well, I don't know what I'd do. But if you're gonna tell the truth, then you need to have the tools. So get yourselves a guitar, and it'll be the death of you. And it's the best job I've ever had. And one night in Kansas City, it got broken in a fight, and I glued it back together, and it ain't never been right. 'Cause it's still the best job I've ever had. It's the best job I've ever had. Do you want to know why people play guitar all day long and act a fool off for a song? It's the best job they ever had, man. It's the best job I've ever had. And I know why Robert Johnson sold his soul to the devil way down on Highway 61. 'Cause it's the best job he ever had. Well, when I die and I get to heaven, I want to tell you what. I will have seen and done a lot of things, but there's still the things that I had not. But what I did, and I did it the most true, was play this here guitar, man. And I played it all for you. Yeah, man. Thanks for asking for that song. Down there in Mexico. Okay, what shall I play? Reading the requests here. My Old Friend. That right there is a very good call. Man, you guys are I'm either like running out of ideas to play, which I don't think. Or you guys are really in tune today. Or you're learning how to call a set. So, I'm not really sure. You came back again on a wayward wind from out Alberta way. I never thought I'd see you again, my old friend. Well, I never will forget how we'd smoke cigarettes out behind the school. I wish I never knew now what I never knew then, my old friend. My old friend, you tell me, where did the years go, my old friend? Like dried tears or melted snow, it sure is good to see you again, my old friend. Some say we were too young. Well, I guess for some, yeah, we might have been. How were we to know just how it all would end, my old friend? My old friend, so much time has come and gone, my old friend, like scattered leaves upon a lawn. It sure is good to see you again, my old friend. That's right. to see you again, my old friend. Time goes by so fast, you turn around, man, and it's past, and it won't be back again. We're using phrases like back in the day and way back when, my old friend, my old friend. As you roll west across the plains, my old friend, yeah, the rest of us remain here in Kings County until you come home again, my old friend. It sure is good to see you again, my old friend. Yeah, man. My old friend. Thanks for asking for that one. Back 40 band. Nice to see you, Jesse. How are you? How you be do? Just curious. I have a favorite chord progression. Yes, it is my favorite chord progression. Smart ass. G, C, and D. Those are my three favorite chords with the occasional E minor. Yes, everybody knows there is no money past the third fret. So, there. Will McGregor would love to hear Free. I will do that right now, man. Absolutely. Actually, I'm going to play DiMaggio first because that was requested too, and that'll work really good here. And for those of you scoring at home, and if you're scoring at home, I don't know why you're listening to this, but this song is also in G, C, and D with the occasional E minor. Telephone rings way too much, but not nearly enough with you on the other end of the line. She said, you know, you could still call me. But lately I've been thinking about everything. Something leaves me stranded in between. Yeah, I'm stranded in between. She's my Marilyn Monroe, and I'm her Joe DiMaggio. Marilyn Monroe and DiMaggio. Never together, but forever linked. We're kinda like birds of a feather, baby. When our spirits start to sink, yeah, we're forever linked. Yeah, she's my Marilyn Monroe, and I'm her Joe DiMaggio. Marilyn Monroe and DiMaggio. Yeah, she's my Marilyn Monroe. I'm Joltin' Joe DiMaggio. Marilyn Monroe and DiMaggio. DiMaggio. Yeah. What's Compost up to now? Listen, man, I really appreciate you tuning in, and I was totally kidding about the G, C, and D. Truth is, most of my songs are in G, C, and D. Even though they may not always be written in G, C, and D, I usually quite often end up performing them in G, C, and D because that's kind of, my voice sits well in that key. And especially in a live situation, if the song's not quite in the right key, your voice the lyrics can get buried in behind a big loud rock band. So quite often I'll write a song, it might be in a key, and then when we get around to recording it, we might still record it in the original key, but when we play it live, we'll nudge it to where it suits my voice better for a live situation. What was I going to say? Like, for instance, a song, If There Ever Was a Fool. If There Ever Was a Fool is in D, I guess, or maybe B minor on the record. So it goes like this. On the record, it's like on the record, it's... sits around there. So it's like, my baby loves me with the strength of a freight train. She loves me calm with all the peace of Sunday. And it's and that's where I wrote it, and that's where we recorded it. But quite often when we play it live, again, depending on the situation, depending on how loud the bar is, how loud. Some nights I'll just turn around and say, okay, I'll turn around to the guys and say, fool, in E minor. And so in E minor, so here's B minor. My baby loves me. In E minor, it's here. My baby loves me with the strength of a freight train. It sits a little more on top of the mix, a little more. And being a fevered ego that I am, I need everybody to hear my voice. Radiate. What key is Radiate? Radiate is not in G. In fact, I think that song is probably in F. Yes, it is in F. That's a good one. Thanks for asking for that one, Floyd. Well played. Little Poncho and Lefty. Maybe, maybe not. Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahone. What happened with the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahone? Is he out of concussion protocol? I certainly hope so. That'll make for if he's in the game, it's going to be a hell of a tilt between Kansas and Buffalo. And I will be after this show, I'm just going to be sitting in front of the TV all day, watching football, and then hockey at 7. Jenny and I are about halfway through the MLK FBI documentary, so we're going to watch that after we're done. After I'm done my little show here today with you guys, and then football. I think at 1 o'clock or something. I don't even remember, but I shan't miss it. I'll tell you that. I'm glad you guys are all doing well there, Sue and Jerry. Okay, he is out of protocol. Has something wrong with his foot. Yeah, they don't know what happened to him. Well, it's peculiar times. Okay, so anyway. Somebody asked for free a second ago. Don't forget, folks, Wednesday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, east of the Rockies and west of the rest. Their compost pile driver. I almost called you post hole digger. Sorry about that. That's another buddy of mine, actually. Anyway, but at 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time on Wednesday will be episode 4 of the Revisited series, Song and Dance Man Revisited. And that'll be a fun one. Rattle the Cage. I was going over that song. I mean, I know the song. We played the song 1,000 times, probably. But there's a pretty cool little story behind that song, the writing of it. Patrick is okay. Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. Turf toe. They've got to come up with a better name for that injury. Turf toe. That's just crazy. I mean, I'm sure it's painful, but it's just they need to maybe send that injury out to some sort of advertising company and see if they can come up with a better name, something that sounds more gruesome. Post hole digger. That's it. She was 21 with a rock and roll soul, born and raised on a rebel radio, with Waylon and Willie, Bob Dylan, and the Rolling Stones. Searching for a beat in the heart of the nation, looking for a sound like a sweet salvation. Somehow that sound gonna be her home. Yeah, with $27.67, she filled up the tank and she ain't been back since. She said, I'm free to do what I wanna. Free, yeah, I think we ought to be free to do what we were born to do. He was just a kid on a graveyard shift. His whole world changed when she rolled in. She said so much without so much as saying a word. Yeah, believe me, he heard. He left that job at 8 a.m. He's been chasing his dreams now ever since then. He said, I'm free to do what I wanna. Free, yeah, I think we ought to be free to do what we were born to do. That's right. I guess it's been about a half a dozen years, 250,000 miles, and man, I'm back out here. And no matter where I go, you see, I know I'm not alone. 'Cause we're all part of this big old race of chasing dreams, and by God's grace, someday, some way, I pray we'll find our way home. That's right. And we'll be free to do what we wanna. Free, yeah, I think we ought to be free to do what we were born to do. Now we're all free to do what we wanna. Free, yeah, I think we ought to be free to do what we were born to do. Thanks for asking for that one. All right, let me see. by me. Hello, Sue. Thank you very much, Sue. There's been a steady stream of... Oh, there's a siren going by. I think my ride is here. What was I going to say? There's been a steady stream of coffee bought for me today. I'm going to be up all night with all this coffee. Misha LeBlanc, nice to see you. Edmonton. Morning, Edmonton from snowy Moncton. Yeah, man. Anyway, nice to see Misha as well, man. That's an old buddy of mine. One of my oldest friends. But let me see. What was I going to play here? Have time for... Always got time for a couple more songs. Another 3 or 4 or 5 songs, something like that. Hope that's okay with you guys. Let me see. Today, the last couple of days here in Edmonton, it has been crisp, probably about minus 20, and it's really the first time. I think we had a couple days in late November where it was hovering around that temperature, but ever since then it's been above freezing or just below freezing, like this right in there. The last couple of days it's been crisp, but that's okay because here we are in late January, so I'm fine with this. Restorations Creation, Seven Oaks says hi. Yes, man. Man, do I miss Seven Oaks Golf Course. Victoria failed to get snow flurries overnight. Damn, yes, I can only imagine. I can only imagine the hell that is your life, Allison. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's awful. I can just imagine. Let me see. Marcel and Gertie. Nice to see you guys. Just finishing dinner. Nice to see you. Okay, Remembrance Day. Yeah, I'll do that for you. Good call. That is a nice shift of gears, man. Nice shift of gears. For every hero who took a stand and died in a far-off land, help our children to understand on Remembrance Day. For every hero who said goodbye and left behind a blushing bride, his mother's heart still fills with pride on Remembrance Day. Hut, 2, 3, 4, Johnny goes marching off to war. Remember what they were fighting for on Remembrance Day. For every hero who in battle fell in a field or raining down with shells, it's their story we must tell on Remembrance Day. Hut, 2, 3, 4, Johnny goes marching off to war. Remember what they were fighting for on Remembrance Day. Every hero who volunteered to defend us both far and near, they're the reason we're standing here on Remembrance Day. Hut, 2, 3, 4, Johnny goes marching off to war. Remember what they were fighting for on Remembrance Day. Hut, 2, 3, 4, Johnny goes marching off to war. Remember what they were dying for on Remembrance Day. On Remembrance Day. On Remembrance Day. For every hero who took a stand and died in a far-off land, we must Let's help our children to understand on Remembrance Day. Yeah, thanks for asking for that one, Ken. And Earl, thank you for asking for this one. More Than a Game. Haven't played More Than a Game in a long time, which kind of shocks me. I think because I spent so much time talking about the book More Than a Game that and I also know that sounds like a shameless plug, but all through December and stuff, every time I was doing one of these little shows, I was talking about the More Than a Game kids book, and so then I would just I felt like, I've already played that song, but no, I just talked about the book. And so quite often not even quite often, almost all the time, if we play a song at sound check before a show, I will routinely forget to play it during the show, because in my head we've already played it. Isn't that weird? I don't know why that is, but yeah, so I got to be very careful about the songs we play at soundcheck. Yeah, there's a reason why we don't play 8:30 Newfoundland at soundcheck, because then I wouldn't play it in the show. But anyway, but I am going to play More Than a Game because that was just asked for by Earl. And all right, Jesse, with your Go Flames business. Here we go. My buddy Ken Borchuk there, he's about 2 ahead of you there. He'll meet you in Red Deer with his gloves on so he can drop them and just pummel you. Weeds, I could do Weeds too. That sounds like a fun one. But first I want to play More Than a Game. And yes, we've cracked the 400 number in sales for that book, which is I am thrilled to death with. Yeah, so anyway, here's More Than a Game. We play hockey on the street. We play shinny on sheets of ice when the weather starts to change. And if it's Saturday night, well then it's hockey night, a tradition that'll always be the same. Mom's drinking double-double and your daddy's got stubble on his chin 'cause it's an early morning game. And there's no one in the stands save friends and family for fans, but you feel like Gretzky on a breakaway and singing, hey, it's more than a game. We'd sing a hey, it's more than a game. Now the backyard is flooded and lit, so we all throw our sticks in the middle so we can pick teams. That ain't a jersey, it's a sweater. Man, there's nothing better. Throw one on and start reliving all your dreams. Someone was always Bobby, or someone always said he shoots, he scores. 9, 27, 4, 99, and 10. We were bending sticks neath the door to get just a little more of a blade with a perfect bend. As long as you can't slide a quarter on in and sing a hey, hey, it's more than a game. Losing pucks in the snow, oh, where did that one go? I can't believe it's the third one today. But when the springtime would come, we'd find every single one and talk hockey all the livelong day. Clicking sticks 3 times, drawing her back to your own line. Top shelf and we're up by 1. bringing them off the crossbars, moving our nets for the cars, and all together we would yell game on. And then our folks would call us in, and we all agreed next goal wins. But it didn't matter how the game would end, 'cause the season never ended on these rinks where we pretended. And tomorrow we'd play for the cup again. Yeah, tomorrow we'd play for the cup again. We'd sing "Oh Canada," and we'd play that game again. And sing a hey, yeah, it's more than a game. We'd sing a hey, yeah, it's more than a game. I said it's more than a game. It's more than a game. I said it's more than a game. Yeah, man. All right. Book. Yeah, it's a kid's book, Todd. So if you swing by, you go to my website, just mikeplume.com, which I think is probably at the bottom of the screen here in the info, little information portion of the YouTube page. But if you go there, you'll see my website right there. So you click on that, and it'll take you to my website. And then from there, you'll see a little merchandise tab. You'll click on that, and you'll see the book. And it's a little kid's book called More Than a Game. Absolutely. Them's fighting words back 40. That's funny. All right. My Jenny O asked for this song, so I'm going to play that for her. This next one right here. Some other time, some other place, somewhere in a nursery rhyme, you will find a way. Some will bring you diamonds, some will bring you pearl, some will bring you to the edge of your mind, some will bring you the world. Some will give you suggestions, some will feed you your lines, some will answer just some of your questions, baby. Some alone you gotta find. And it's all I can do not to spend my time with you. It's all I can do not to be afraid. Given the situation, girl, what else are we to do? What else could we say? What else could we say? It's all I can do not to spend my time with you. I can do not to be afraid. But given the situation, girl, what else are we to do? What else could we say? What else could we say? Now here's to your new life. Here's to mine as well. Here's to another empty night. You promise me you'll never tell. Promise me you'll never tell. Yeah, man. Thanks for asking for that one, Jenny O. Time for a couple more songs, gang. I'm going to do the song for my old buddy Misha. Yeah, he asked for this song. And it's always been one of my faves. So here it goes. Well, I can't say it ain't good to be back, and it took a long time to get back on track. I came real close to the fade to black, but I see a little light I did to come to the crack. Before I know it, I'll be back up to speed. It'll all go to seed if I don't tend the weed. Well, I've been gone for a long old while, and since I've been gone, I've learned to smile. I've walked a long and ragged mile. Been gone so long, I'm up back in style. A little rock and roll's what the soul needs. It'll all go to seed if we don't tend the weed. Well, it'll all go to seed if you don't tend the weed. A little more love's what the soul world needs, and a little less stress and a little less greed. It'll all go to seed if you don't tend the weed. If you don't attend the weeds, your love will never grow. Well, if you don't attend the weeds, believe me, it will show. Well, if you don't attend the weeds, one day you pay that bill. If you don't attend the weeds, the devil surely will. That's right. Yeah, I get up every morning at 6 a.m. But back in the day, I'd be just rolling in. I can't say I miss about every now and then. I get a funny feeling I could do it all again. I'm about to make my way through the brush and the reeds. I'll go to seed if we don't tend the weeds. Well, if you don't attend the weeds, your grass will never grow. Well, if you don't attend the weeds, believe me, it will show. Well, if you don't attend the weeds, one day you'll pay that bill. Well, if you don't attend the weeds, the devil surely will. Well, if you don't attend the weeds, your love will never grow. Well, if you don't attend the weeds, believe me, it will show. Well, if you don't attend the weeds, one day you'll pay that bill. If you don't attend the weeds, the devil surely will. He surely will. He surely will. He surely will. Yes, indeed. You don't tend the weeds. Anyway, I think I have time for one more song here today, gang. So thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you, for those of you on Instagram, see you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Mountain Standard Time for a cup of coffee. And then Wednesday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for the revisited series, Song and Dance Man. Please tune in for that one. Hopefully all you folks over there in the Netherlands can tune in for that as well. Of course, it'll be 6 o'clock in the morning or something like that for you guys. So maybe later on in the day, you can watch the, you can just sort of watch a recording of it, because it will be streaming along after the show is over. So, anyway, already played DiMaggio, Matthew. Sorry, buddy. But thanks for asking for it, though. I played it about half an hour ago. But anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. We will see you guys, like I said, tomorrow morning or Wednesday evening or next Sunday, or preferably all the above. Have a great day. Happy birthday once again to Sue. And, take care of yourselves, all right? All right. From the rolling fields of wheat to the busy city streets, there's a feeling and a spirit all our own. True north, strong and free, stand on guard, you and me. From the east to the west we roam. This is our home. From Norman Wells at the top, all the way to the rocks, there's a wind that's always blown. And from down Summerside to the Queen Charlotte Highlands, there's a way of life we've always known. Yeah, this is our home. This is our home. Well, I've seen the northern lights dancing over Yellowknife while standing in the middle of a field. And from Pier 21 all the way to Flin Flon, yeah, I gotta cross that Canadian shield. Yeah, well, no one knows winter like we know winter, blowing in off Lake Ontario. And from the Rideau Canal to Bonham Carnival, there's a little place I love in the Gatineaus with a covered bridge and a swimming hole. This is our home. This is our home. Well, from Portage in Maine to Yonge and Queen, and every street corner in between. No matter where you go in this rugged land, there's one thing we all understand. Every woman, every child and man. 8:30 Newfoundland. 8:30 Newfoundland. 8:30 Newfoundland. Way up in Peace Country, back east in Kings County, and clear across to Thunder Bay, where Winnipeg feels like forever and hope seems like never, let alone out Campbell River way. And when you cross a border and you see a caribou on the quarter, then and only then will you be home. You see, I've driven from the Peg to the Chuck, and Yankees call us Canucks, but together we'll never stand alone. Yeah, together we'll never stand alone. I said forever the maple leaf will be flown. This is our home. This is our home. Tar Sands and Fort Mac, Kelly's Beach and Cushpaquack, and down in the Shuswap too. Well, I've seen midnight feel like high noon, from the Dome all the way down to Saskatoon. There's Confederation Bridge, and there's Butternut Ridge, there's Sudbury and the Sioux. Well, I've lived in the Lakeland, and I've been to the Badlands, head smashed in Buffalo Jump too. And I've been snowed in for days on the Trans-Canada Highway, and that was in the month of June. That's right. Yeah, now this is our home. Yeah. All right, gang. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you all soon, hopefully. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And next Sunday here at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time for Easy Lake Sunday morning. Have yourselves a great day. Have yourselves a great week. Take care of yourselves, one and all. Take care of each other, one and all. And I really look forward to seeing you guys again. All right? Take care. Thanks.